Today we'll be going over the sneaker releases for May 2020. Like and subscribe if you want to see the resale predictions of the shoes before they actually drop. All the sneaker release dates are subject to change. First up is the Jordan 1 High Royal Toe. These will be dropping on May 9th. These will retail at $170 and should sell for around $225. This is a really clean sneaker. I've already got a couple of these through the shock drop, and I definitely think that this is one of the best sneakers of the month, and you should definitely go for a lot of these because the more you get, the more profit you'll make. And especially in the grade school sizes, Jordan 1s do amazing, especially ones that are like really clean like this. I definitely expect these to perform similar to the Court Purple, and I definitely think these are a great hold for the future because especially the grade school sizes have been going up a lot after, like a couple months after the initial release for Jordan 1s. Next up is the Yeezy 350 V2 Flax. These will be dropping on May 9th, but only in Asia. These will retail for $220 and could resell up to $300. I don't think they will because they're very similar to another Yeezy that's going to drop soon, the Sulfur, and just when a lot of Yeezys look alike, especially with like not that great of a colorway like the Flax is, I don't think these will be going for as much as they could be if it was like a regular colorway, that if they drop twice like that. But since these are regional exclusive, I definitely think the prices could get up to $300 because regional exclusive have a lot less pairs and people in like America might want this pair for themselves. Next up is the Yeezy Quantum. These will be dropping on May 15th with a retail price of $250, and the resale could get up to $500 because it's the first of its model, and with the unique colorway and the reflective material on it, I definitely think all these combinations will kind of drive the price up. Depends on the stock, but I'm guessing because of coronavirus and stuff like that, they really couldn't get that many out there, and because it's like the first of its model, it definitely won't be that widely produced. But I think you should definitely go cop a pair of these because these are really clean, and because there's a basketball edition of them, and it's just, I don't know, it's a really good shoe to get. Next up, we got the Nike Dunk Low Brazil. These will drop on May 21st and will retail at $100, and these should get up to $200 for resale. I definitely think this is one of the cleanest sneakers of the month, and especially with Dunk Lows doing so good recently with the Kentucky and the Syracuse game, they're at like $250 average price now. I definitely think these are a really good shoe to cop and a really good shoe to hold because especially with the Dunk wave kind of taking over and Dunks being some of the best resellable items with a low retail price, I definitely think these could be going up in value a lot in the future. Like the Strange Loves, they were selling for around $400 on drop date, and now they're at like $500, $600, $700. It's a lot, and I definitely think Dunk Lows are going to be one of the better resellable items in the future. Next up, we got the Yeezy 700 MNVN Black. These already dropped, but they're going to be restocking on May 23rd. The retail price of these is going to be $220, and they should resell for around $350. This is a really clean colorway, and since it was such a limited release the first time, the price for this is going to be really high, and it definitely is going to be a really good coppable item. I don't think these will be easy to get because the phosphors, they had like 1,500 pairs drop on the site, and that this will be probably pretty similar, even though I'm guessing these will probably be like 3,000 pairs on the site. And especially because Yeezy Supply has been absolutely dominated by bots recently, I don't think these will be an easy pair to get. Next up, we have the Yeezy 350 V2 Zyon, and these will be dropping on May 30th. These will retail for $220 and should sell for upwards of $300 pretty easily. These are kind of like a turtle dove colorway. That's what a lot of people have said these look like, but for me, they kind of just look like a black static colorway because it looks very similar to the static with the patterns like that and has the black stripe. I definitely think these will be probably the best Yeezy to drop in a while, at least probably back to the blacks, and I think this will definitely be a really good cook. I would say try and get as many pairs of these as you can, and if they're for low prices after the drop, I would try and scoop a lot of these because I definitely think these will be going up a lot in value. after they drop, just because it's such a clean colorway and because it kind of looks similar to the Statics and the Turtle Doves, which are at super high prices right now. So I think these will definitely be a premium pair to get and probably one of the best pairs to get in May. Next up, we have a couple of shoes that I don't know if they're actually are going to drop, but they probably will drop in May. First up, we've got the Nike Travis Scott Air Max 270 Cactus Trails. These will be dropping sometime in May and will retail at $190, and the resale is going to be $500 plus. In my opinion, it could be a little bit lower. I think these are a really nice pair, but the only reason they're going to sell for a lot is because of Travis Scott. I was looking at the Air Force One prices, and I think it'll be probably similar to that, probably a little bit higher because I think that these are a lot better looking than those. But these are definitely a really good pair to go for and will sell out right away. I would say that day, drop everything you're doing and go for these, because if you get one, it's going to be at least $200 in profit. It's just going to be a really hard shoe to get, so I wouldn't, if you want one of these for personal, I would say you're probably going to have to get it for resale, because Travis Scott fans are absolutely crazy and there will be so many people on the site trying to get these shoes. Next up, we've got the Jordan 1 High Mocha. Although I don't think these will be dropping in May, a lot of people have said they will, so I have to put in here. These will retail at $170 and will resell for $300 plus. The only reason people like this shoe is because of the Travis Scott one. Although it's really clean, like, it's not, in my opinion, one of the best colorways. But because of the Travis Scott 1 highs, this one will be going for absolute bank. So if these drop, I would just, whole day, go for these. These are going to be really profitable, and they'll probably have a lot of stock, which will allow a lot of people to make a lot of money on these. And I would just say, just try as hard as you can to get these. Last up is the Yeezy 350 V2 Sulfur. I've been seeing this guy on Twitter, Yeezy Guru, claiming that these are 100% going to drop in May, and I thought I saw Yeezy Mafia claiming these are going to drop in May, so I would look out for these. Probably will be like a shock drop, but with the retail of $220, these will probably only resell for $280 because they're pretty similar to the Flax. But I definitely think these could go up in price depending on how limited they are, because the linens, those are doing absolutely amazing now just because they're so limited and so hard to get on Adidas and Yeezy supply. But if you see these dropping, I would, spend maybe an hour on these. It's not going to waste your time. If it's only an hour, you'll probably make like $30 to $40 per pair you get. Alright, if you want to cop any hype sneakers, join the Discord, link in the description. You'll love it there. We got a great community. Everyone in there is making a lot of money. We also got a couple of methods that can help you get free stuff. And, if you want to cop any hype sneakers, Supreme, anything like that, you need to join our Discord. We also have copped a lot of other things, like a Nintendo Switch just dropped last week, and we absolutely cooked that. We also cooked like a price error on Amazon. We've been doing absolutely crazy things these past couple weeks, and I definitely think that it's worth it, especially because it's a free group. We've got monitors for Supreme, sneakers, and Shopify. Just anything you want in there, you need to join it right now.